Harrow here from Sunland Caravans, and today we're going to have a look at a 21'6" Phoenix. This van has got a heap of options fitted, so there's lots to talk about, so let's get into it. First of all, we'll start off with the A-frame, or the chassis to be exact. This is a 4.5 tonne ATM van, or 4.45 tonne to be exact actually. You can tell this is a 4.5 tonne A-frame because we've got this extra rail here along here for some extra strengthening, and it has the wood storage there as standard. Although the customers are still asked for this toolbox to be sat down on the A-frame, so the access into there is a little bit limited, but all works very well. 4.5 tonne ATM, so we've got a 4.5 tonne hitch. This is the DO45, sorry, and our yellow rated chains that are permanently mounted to the A-frame, along with this little hook here to keep them off the ground when you're not using them. We've got a 12-volt electric blackjack jockey leg, as well as our Manutech manual jockey leg. A normal toolbox, so this is the official Phoenix toolbox. So we've got jerry can holders this side, we've got a generator slide the other side, we've got our 2 9-kilo gas bottles in the centre there, with some additional storage in front of that as well. As we go down the side of the van, we'll see we've got our tunnel boot here, so nice big storage here of course, but in addition to that we've also got the marine barbecue, which is a little sizzler barbecue. I've shown you these in previous videos, but I do like these, they're nice and useful, compact, stainless steel plate there as well. You see it doesn't take up a lot of room in the tunnel boot, still got plenty of additional storage there. Electric awning, which you've got to be careful not to bang your head on it like I just did. It's not out fully at the moment, but I'm trying to get a bit of shade because it's very sunny out here at the moment. External table at the front here. We'll have an external gas main in there for that barbecue as well, of course. These guys have decided to go with the Cruisemaster XT coil suspension. The standard suspension on the Phoenix is the XT Auto Air, but these guys have decided to go just with the coil, which I think is perfectly fine actually for most people, but we can talk about that another day. Up here we've got our entertainment hatch, so this has got our controls for our external TV, plus our 240 power and a 12-volt power. A couple of marine speakers on the outside here too for your entertainment. You see we've actually gone with HDMI on this one, so it's very simple. One cable does it all. External table at the back here as well. Another external gas bayonet. Our hot water system. Let's have a look at the back of the van, because this is a little bit different here at the back of the van. Instead of our normal 2 hatches, we've actually got a 3rd hatch. Why have we got the 3rd hatch? Well, that's actually to do with the ensuite. We've got a front loader washing machine, so that's a 3-kilo front loader, or 4-kilo front loader washing machine I think actually, and this just gives us better access to the plumbing and stuff that we need at the back here and the taps. On this side we have got our hot water system of course, so Gerard instant gas only hot water system, our trimmer gas heater, our 2 water pumps for our 2 water tanks and water fillers, our red water valve, all the diaphragms and other things and switches that are needed. We even give you a little printout here that shows you how to operate all that. These guys have gone with the optional ladder to give you some access to the roof of the van if you want to clean your solar panels. They've got a work light at the back there, as well as a dual camera there for when they're towing. Aluminium rear bumper, standard on all our models. Have a look in here. So these guys have got 900 amp hours of lithium batteries there, so that's divided by 4, so 4 by 225, as well as the brains, which will have your solar regulators and chargers, and a DC to DC charger, a Victron Multi Plus 3000. On the roof of this van we've got 5 200-watt solar panels, so that's a lot of power there, a lot of batteries, a lot of solar. Let's have a look inside the van. Okay, so it's inside the van where this one looks a little bit different than some of the other vans we've seen before. We'll start here at the front and move our way through to the ensuite. First of all, we've got a queen bed, full size width, full size length. This is a 21'6" van, so easy to fit that in. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I'm actually standing on the foot lockers, which are either side of the van bed as well, which makes me obviously look a bit taller. There's plenty of storage in there for shoes and other bits and pieces. We'll do a bit better close-up video on that after I finish talking. We've got our gas heater with the controls next to the bed head. That's pretty normal for us now. Our cutouts with our 240 and 12-volt power inside those robes as well. So if you have laptops or you use a CPAP machine or anything like that, you've got that power there right at your bed, which is nice and handy. If we move down the van, we'll see we've got our traditional cafe dinette with a beautiful Italian leather. I love the colours in this van, and I think most people will too, so we'll show you a little bit more in a second, but they are really, really nice. They're gone with an Evo Stone table, dinette table, so we always have the Evo Stone as our main bench in the Phoenix, but in this case these guys have gone with the table as well. When we do these, we have to have them as a permanent table, they can't fold. So this is sort of like a 3/4 size. It still gives you plenty of access in and out of the dinette, but you can still have the stone. We'll have a look at the controls, and I'll move across. This table pod across here, we've got a USB, 12 volt power. We've got our 12 volt socket. Another one I'll show you in a second. We've got our battery monitor. We've got our charger and inverter controls. We've got our water tank gauges. Now these guys have actually got through an additional water tank. So they've got 190 litre general purpose, 60 litre drinking, and an additional 130 general purpose, and then the 130 litre grey water tanks. A huge amount of water storage. 240 power point there as well. Heaps of fans here. So they've got a couple of Sirocco fans plus an NCE fan here on the dinette. Here we've got a pop-up TV. So that's what this control was here. All I need to do is press the button on there, and the TV will pop out of the bench. Really, really nice little feature. As that pops up, we'll show you. It does change a few little things. It does mean that these drawers are a little bit shorter in here, but for some people that really doesn't matter. It's got the Bluetooth soundbar there as well, so very, very convenient to use. Talking to cupboards, I love this blue. I actually think that's probably my favourite Starlight colour we've done so far. Really, really nice. They've gone with the 2 gas and 1 induction cooktop and the gas oven grill built into one, which allows us to even put this extra little additional drawer on the bottom here there as well. Storage is not a problem, so we've got 3 drawers. We've got our pantry, which has got the nice high sides on it. We've got a cupboard underneath the sink with an additional drawer below that as well. Down this end of the galley, we've got a big drawer here, nice deep one there, and then we've got this cupboard here, which incorporates our slide-out bins, or rubbish bins, so you can 2 plastic tubs there that come out nice and easily for cleaning. Obviously with the Evo Stone benchtop, one of the nicest features about it, other than obviously the nice shape, is it allows us to put the draining board into it and groove the draining board into it, which looks really neat. It does mean we can still use this bench for preparation and other things as well, but then when you need to use it as draining, there you go. These guys have gone with the optional black tapware. So this is very similar to our other taps that we use. So we've got our general purpose water out of that one and our drinking water out of that one. Got no water on board at the moment. Nice big stainless steel sink there as well. Microwave. So to me this is actually a very important one because I'm not particularly tall. This microwave is at a really, really good height. You're not lifting things out above your head. They're nice sort of phase value. I'm only 5'7", so for me that's beautiful. I think for most people that would be the same. Above that we've got our stereo, our water pumps, which do illuminate when you turn them on. That's the red lights you're seeing there. Our outdoor speakers controls there. These cupboards here are empty. So we've got, other than your 240 power point for your microwave there, nothing else in that cupboard. This one here, absolutely nothing. The range hood does still vent out. So I do get asked that a little bit. These vent straight out the van instead of going up and wasting cupboard space. So it definitely vents outside. This cupboard here, we've got nothing in there at all, so pure storage. But this cupboard we have taken up a little bit of space, and the reason for that is this one's got an automatic satellite dish on the roof. In fact, it's got the Pro Max automatic satellite dish. Essentially what that does is get you reception, free-to-air reception, pretty much anywhere where you can get a clear view of the northern sky. So the satellite dish will automatically lock into the satellite and you'll get TV reception. So that's what all these controls are here. In addition to that, these guys have optioned up RV Wi-Fi, which will allow you to get Wi-Fi signal anywhere around the van once it's all operational, and Cell-Fi Go, which gives you an additional 5G booster basically. So that's all included there. There's a big antenna on the side of the van for that one as well, which I missed when we were out there before. But all nice and contained to this one cupboard, the rest of them being nice and empty and giving you plenty of storage. We'll have a look in the ensuite of this van because this actually has quite a different ensuite. Oh, before we go there, we've got this cupboard this size. So 21'6". What does 21'6" get you? In addition to a 20'6", it gets you this bank of cupboards next to the fridge and this bank of cupboards next to the kitchen galley. So in here we've got a slide-out pantry. We've got 3 drawers. And if we go to this side, we'll have another slide-out pantry and another 3 drawers as well. Or another slide-out pantry in this case. Normally you'd have 3 drawers. So these guys have gone with lots and lots of slide-out pantries. Fridge, so this is a 12 volt compressor fridge. It is the upgraded size, so this one will be 218 litres in total. Looks very much the same as the 190 litre one that we put in standard. The real difference between these 2 fridges is you get an additional shelf in the fridge. Freezer's identical size, everything else about it's identical, it's just getting you that extra shelf. But that's useful storage. Right, ensuite. I'll see if I can manoeuvre it myself so you can see a bit better. So in the ensuite, we've made a few changes for these people. We've gone with an Evo Stone benchtop instead of a conventional fiberglass bench. They've gone with this beautiful sink. Now these guys have supplied this themselves. I actually really like the colour of that. I think it's really nice and neat. Instead of our top load washing machine, they've gone with a front load washing machine, as I mentioned before, so it's a 4 kilo front load washing machine. We've got our backlit mirror, we've got our overhead cupboards, we've got our linen press here in the side as well. This side here we've got our recessed towel rails and our breaker switches for our 240 and solar power, and also our hot water system controls. And then of course we've got our fiberglass shower. So this is a fully molded fiberglass shower with a built-in seat and a draining board across the bottom there. So basically this shower will drain even if the van's not perfectly level. We've got a couple of additional shelves in there, and then our shower rows on the side there. LED lighting, as well as an exhaust fan in there as well. Okay, so that's the 21'6" Phoenix we've just had a look at. It is a beautiful van, this one. It's got lots and lots of features. I'll try and list some of those in the description of the video. If you'd like any information on this van or any Sunland product, you can always go to sunlandcaravans.com.au, or conversely you can give myself or Michael a call. I'll put our numbers in the description as well. If you like our videos, please like the page, please subscribe to our page. Tell us in the comments what you'd like to see. We're more than happy to show you lots and bits and pieces. Other than that, have a great day.